In this video, I am going to attempt something I have never done before. I am going to fish this fishing location for 24 hours straight. Let's hope I catch some fish, and let's hope I don't lose my sanity.
You ever have one of those moments where you severely regret your life decisions? Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. Like I mentioned, I am going to be fishing this fishing location for 24 hours straight. Starting right now. Here we go. All right, the time has started. Starting off this morning with the bait caster. This is a new reel that Cast King sent me out. By the way, shout out to them for sponsoring this video. I'll tell you more about it later. I got a topwater bait tied on right here. I'm gonna try and catch a northern pike or maybe a big smallmouth. Let's see what happens. Now, like I mentioned, my goal for this video is to fish this location for 24 hours straight. So I started the timer and I'm locked in and I'm committed to staying here for 24 hours. Now, I am fishing the bottom side of the dam this morning. I might venture up to the top side a little bit and fish up there, but that's within walking distance. I'm not really gonna move. I'm not gonna drive my car anywhere. I'm gonna stay locked into this location. And I might walk up and down the river a little bit, but for the most part, I'm gonna stay right in this general area. 24 hours is a long time to fish one spot, okay? Initially, when I was planning this video, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun, exciting. And then last night and this morning, the reality's kind of sinking in. I'm gonna be stuck here for 24 hours. Let's just hope I don't lose my mind, and let's hope we catch some fish. I'm switching up to the KVD 1.5, again on the bait caster. Gonna fish right below the outflow of this dam. I'm seeing some fish jumping. The sun is starting to pop out a little bit. I'm also gonna ditch my flannel because it's getting kind of warm now. It is the 1st of October today, and so far we've had a very warm fall, 70s, 80 degrees all day. The nights do get a little chilly, but so far it's been pretty warm. It's also been really dry, so the water level in this river is actually very low, which could make things interesting. So far this morning I haven't caught anything, which is a great start to this fishing trip. Hopefully that's not how the rest of the day goes. La-dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-da-dee-dum. Oh my word. I already caught a stick. It's awkward. Please. Oh boy. There goes the square bill. Wow, okay. Great way to start the morning there. Just, you know, lost. I think it's like is that my only square bill I have? Well, at least the only square bill I have with me, I guess. That's not fun. Okay, what happened? Did I not tie a good enough knot? I just lost another bait, just flew right off my line. Wow, guys, this is not a great start to the morning. We're losing stuff. That was like a $13, $15 bait, probably. Something popped right there. That's a fish. Smallie, maybe? Maybe a white bass? Let's see. Fish are popping, so. Oh yeah, that's almost right on it too. That's a good cast, Brendan, if I do say so myself. Oh my word. I am not paying attention. No, are you kidding me? That was stupid. That thing was right, that log was right in front of me and I did not pay attention and caught it. All right, you know what? We've already lost like $25 of the stuff now this morning. So I think it's time to regroup, reset, and eat some breakfast. I need to calm down. All right, I'm just gonna put out a rig real quick while I'm eating breakfast. I have a weight floating jig head and a piece of night crawler. Got a spicy biscuit sandwich here. It should hit the spot. All right, gonna do a quick check-in with you guys. I have currently been fishing for 3 hours now, so we still have 21 hours left to go. So far the morning has been pretty slow. I haven't caught anything so far, and I lost a couple of really nice lures due to snags. That's unfortunate. But nevertheless, had a chance to eat some breakfast here, and I went ahead and put out 2 rods. I put out the Cast King bait caster right here, and then I got my spinning rod down there. Just have a basic night crawler rig sitting on the bottom right now, just to see if anything will pick it up. So we'll let these sit for a little bit. Dog barking. I've had these poles out now for about an hour and I have not gotten any bites, so I think it's time to pivot. All right, I'm gonna make a move here. I'm gonna go up to the top side of the dam and fish up there. So far the bite's just been really dead, and so we're gonna have to adapt and figure out the fish, figure out where they are and what they wanna eat. Let's check the spinner out here and see what we get. That was fast. That bait hit the water. We had a fish on. Let's do that again. There we go. We got something, boys. We finally caught a fish. A little small jaw on the ultralight. There we go. Got one. Ooh, that's the best. That's better. That's a lot better. Look at that. All right. Okay. We're upgrading. We're slowly getting bigger. All right, guys. So far the day has been a little bit brutal. I have only caught 2 micro smallmouth so far. And the sun is beating down on me. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sunburned. But nevertheless, I'm out here fishing. The weather is nice. So I'm trying to stay positive. I still have 17 hours and 58 minutes left in this challenge. And the realization is slowly sinking in how much of a challenge this is gonna be. Just because, like, I love fishing, don't kid yourself, but spending 17 more hours fishing seems like an absolute nightmare. Oh, there was one right there. Right here. Got him. Got a smallie, not a huge one. Nice little guy. There's more in there. There's bigger ones in there. I'm gonna let him go. There we go. Ooh, good one. Oh my word. What was that? It's a big fish, guys. Just snapped my line. That was a huge smallmouth. Okay. That was a massive smallmouth. I did not tie my knot correctly. Are you serious? This is getting pathetic. Got one. Let's go. Another nice smallie. It's the best one of the day. I gotta open my bail real quick. And it wrapped me up in these rocks, which I don't want him to do. This is very tricky. I got like 2-pound test on. There you go, guys. Another nice little smallmouth on the ultralight. Berkeley Gulp minnow. Caught it way up there. Had to bring it around. Super fun. There we go. Another one. That's a better one too. Look at them. There's a ton of them right there. Chasing it up. Look at them go. Look at them. There's like a bunch up there. Can I just crank this guy up? I'm gonna try and winch him up. This might be a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Nice, that's the best one of the day. Check it out, guys. Best smallie of the day so far. There's a whole school down there. Oh my word. What is happening? All right, guys, best smallie of the day so far. Not huge, but still a ton of fun on the ultralight. There's a whole school of smallmouth down here, and they're starting to pick up, so I'm gonna put him back and see if we can't get a big one. All right, guys, I currently have 15 hours and 46 minutes remaining in this challenge. I am actually starting to catch some smallmouth, which is awesome. I kind of figured out a little bit of a pattern. I'm standing up here on this high wall, just vertical jigging a Berkeley Gulp minnow down through these riffles right through here, and I'm actually catching a couple fish here and there. I actually hooked into a huge one, but it like broke my line. I didn't tie a good enough knot, and it literally like snapped my line, which is very sad because I'm pretty sure that fish was like 3 pounds plus, which is a very nice smallmouth for this river. So that wasn't fun, but we are catching fish finally, a little bit. I also lost my cut bait, which is not good because it's the only cut bait that I have. So I need that, especially for the night fishing session, to hopefully get some catfish. What had happened was I had taken it out of the car, slid it into a side pocket of my bag, and then I went down by the rocks and set up a couple poles. And then when I went to put on my cut bait, I looked, and it turns out I guess it fell out of my pack somewhere. So I'm gonna head back up to the car to grab a drink, and I'm just gonna see if maybe my cut bait fell off up the hill, because if it fell off down in those rocks, there's no real way I can find it. I already looked down there in the rocks, couldn't find it. So when I go back up to the car, I'm gonna keep an eye out. Hopefully we can find the cut bait, because otherwise I'm gonna have to like call somebody and ask them to bring me bait, because the only thing I really have is worms. All right, so I'm headed back to the car, and look what I found. My cut bait. Praise the Lord. I found it. That'll be useful for fishing tonight for catfish. That's great, because I wasn't sure if I had lost it down there in the rocks or up here in the grass, but apparently there it is. There we go. Got one. Feels really good. Ooh, feels really good. Ooh. Fighting like crazy. Wow. Smallmouth fight like no tomorrow. Especially on an ultralight, man. This is my favorite way to catch them. Another smallmouth right there, guys. Beautiful fish. On the tiny little Berkeley Gold minnow right in the top of the mouth. Right where you want it. Woo. Nice little guy right there. Beautiful. Put him back. That's awesome. Again, on the ultralight rod and reel, so much fun. I'm running like 2-pound test on this thing, so it's a little dicey when you hook one, but so far this seems to be the most effective way to get him. I want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Cast King. Cast King sent me out their MGTI bait casting reel right here. It's super lightweight, feels really great in the hand. It's a low profile reel. So one cool thing about this reel is that it has the world's first true titanium spool built in. This ultralight spool has near zero inertia, which allows you to make longer casts. This reel also has a halo vortex braking system, which actually adapts automatically and helps greatly reduce backlashes, and it also allows you to cast farther distances. I have to say, I've thoroughly enjoyed using this reel today. The main things I love about this reel is the lightweight. It's very light, and so it doesn't fatigue your wrist for long days of fishing, which is awesome. It's also quite low profile, which I love. The biggest thing though I love about this reel is the fact that I can actually cast quite far with it, which is super cool. I have been throwing a lot of really small micro baits today, small jig heads and Berkeley Gold minnows, and I've actually been able to do it with this bait casting setup. This has been a great little combo. I've absolutely fallen in love with it today. So again, super thankful to Cast King for sending this thing out. If you guys want to check out this reel for yourself, use the code right here, Brendan10, to get 10% off your order. And right now they also have a sweet deal where if you buy this reel, you get a pliers and 2 storage bags for free. Again, use the promo code BrendanMiller10 and be sure to use the link in the video description. Check out this reel. Super great stuff. Again, thank you so much to Cast King for sponsoring this video. It means a lot because a video like this takes a lot of planning and a lot of effort, and they were willing to step up and help me make it happen. So again, thanks to them. Now let's get back to the fishing. Well, everybody, it is currently dark outside. So that's cool, I guess. Still have 12 hours and 51 minutes left. It's currently 8 at night right now, so not super late, but getting late. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting very old. Even though we're still out here, we're still fishing, we're still having fun, right? I don't know if I am having fun. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. Honestly, time and space have just kind of blended together by now. I don't really know what's going on. But one thing's for sure, this is gonna be a long night. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit if anything happens interesting. Right now, there's not been a lot happening. That's been interesting. The catfish are not biting yet, so. Gonna check these poles here and see if we got anything. This one's been out for a little bit so far. Still got our bait. It's good. A little better. Okay. Tighten her up. There's people walking around up there. I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully nothing nefarious. There's like a little walkway up there because people are trotting around up there. It's like 8:30 at night, so I guess it's not that late. But here we are. No fish yet. No fish yet. That was a loud vehicle. I'm being, oh goodness.
I brought you a gift, dude.
What'd you bring me?
I brought you some stuff.
Catfish? My brother and my cousin brought me some food, so there they are.
Here we are.
Andre, you gonna spend the night with me out here?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm exhausted.
You guys are just gonna, you guys just brought me some stuff. Appreciate it.
What is this?
Might hang out a while.
That's a lantern.
It's gonna get a lot brighter? Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude, it's like 50,000 lumens. Turn that off.
That's
Not quite.
You get to anything?
I caught some smallmouth earlier on. I've not got anything on the catfish stuff. It's currently 10:25, getting close to 10:30. I currently have 10 hours and 28 minutes left in this challenge, which means we are over the halfway point, so let's go. I'm definitely starting to feel the fatigue set in, and the fish are just not biting right now. The catfish must be non-existent or something. I feel like my mental state is slowly declining. But yeah, here we are, still stuck out here. I may have underestimated how cold it's gonna get tonight, how chilly I should say. I do have a flannel on and a long sleeve on under that, but my legs for some reason are getting rather chilly. Because of the chilliness, I decided to come back to the car and sit in here and warm up for a little bit. I still have my poles out, so I am still fishing. I'm just sitting in the car. I'm actually just up the hill from my rod, so I can technically kind of see down onto them. There's nobody down there right now, and I don't think they'll get stolen. So I'm hanging out in the car for right now. I got family members bringing me a sleeping bag so I can at least put that around my feet once I decide to go back down. But yeah, just chilling out in the car right now. Again, still have 2 rods out. I'll check on them here in a little bit. You ever have one of those moments where you severely regret your life decisions? I'm having one of those moments now because it is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. I still have around 5 hours and 40 minutes to go. It's very cold. I'm huddled in a sleeping bag. Still got my rods out. I have not got a single bite so far, I don't think. I'm actually gonna check them right now and see if there's anything on them, but so far pretty miserable. I'm kind of dozing off here and there, but I can't quite fall asleep too much. I keep waking up. Absolute misery. Both rods still got bait on them, so that's great. It was also around this time at 3 in the morning that some random anglers decided to show up and fish right next to me. Not too bad. How about yourself? Good. Nah, it's been a little slow.
Bit slow?
Yeah. And of course, this was the perfect time for me to get my first bite of the night fishing session. Well, maybe not.
That out there.
It's maybe about 5 feet. Yeah. And of course, I ended up losing that fish as well. tore me off.
Did you get off?
I just took my bait. Well, morning is upon us. I still have an hour and 40 minutes left before I can leave. That was a miserable night. Around 5 o'clock, I ended up going to the car because I got so cold, and I turned on the heater and dozed for a little bit. Not fun at all. Oh my word. Praise the good Lord. It's over. 24 hours has been complete. 8:54 in the morning. That was brutal. I'm going home and I'm going to bed.